Really, like most CPAs, I took the straight and narrow path until I realized that the road to burnout was paved in perfectly reconciled bank statements. I started in traditional accounting. I got my CPA license, worked for a really large national firm, and ticking and tying, late nights, caffeine-fueled tax seasons. But deep down, I knew I was not born to be a human calculator. And I think the real shift for me came when I saw businesses that were much more successful than mine. They were paying more in taxes than I actually made. And in some cases, more than they were actually keeping in profit. And so I was thinking at that time, isn't there a better way to do this? And I knew that there were people who paid taxes very differently from one another. And at that time, the only mystique around it was that they're rich or they're famous. One of those two things must be true. And it turns out there is a better way to do it, and it's called tax planning. And so I pivoted really hard and took my practice in a direction that focused on the tax strategy piece of that. And there became such a demand for my services, modeling my business in this way. And I had a real hard time getting educated on that. You see, most of the tax strategy is rooted in law, and most tax professionals don't go to law school. And I wanted to know more. I wanted to know the ins and outs and how things were legal in terms of paying a lot less in tax. And so I went to law school, and a lot of people were in desperate need in the CPA field of having a better balanced practice, being respected better by clients, having better paying engagements. And tax planning has really been a key, not only for me, solving that issue that I was faced in my own practice. We shouldn't need caffeine drips to get through life in general.